Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. The Toronto Raptors taking on the Memphis Grizzlies to start yet another 4-game road trip. The Raptors, 12 games on the road. Sherm, the crazy thing about this is at the end of this trip, with the exception of Dallas, Oklahoma, and Minnesota, there will be no trips left to the Western Conference. And after that, Oklahoma City and Dallas back-to-back at Christmas time, there will be one Western trip when the calendar flips.
It's interesting the way this schedule is rolled out for the Raptors, but having taken all these road trips, it's a positive thing that they've gotten a lot of this out of the way. And you think about what they've been able to accomplish right now, 6-6 on the road, solid record, what they're doing at home at 9-1. They're really building a good season, and this is going to be another opportunity for them to gain some ground on the road, but they have to take care of business. Yeah. I mean, Memphis is not playing the best basketball, but it's still a team that you better be careful with, you better execute, and you better play with some toughness.
Memphis is a team that always, now their personnel has changed, including the head coach. There's no Zach Randolph, Vince Carter, Tony Allen, some of those guys that put the grind in this place, the grindhouse, are gone. But they were a team with their style that gave teams like Golden State and San Antonio that move the ball problems. The Raptors have been moving the ball well. They may encounter some problems tonight with the leftover, the holdover of that grind style.
Well, you're right. The system is pretty much the same in terms of their physicality, but they don't have the pieces, as you mentioned, that can really execute on that level. So they're struggling. Having said that, but I've said at home for the Raptors, it's about what they do. It's about what the Raptors are trying to accomplish. How are they forming into a team? How are they making the changes that they're trying to implement consistent and winnable traits? So right now, I think that the Raptors come into this game understanding they're moving the ball extremely well. Their defense is getting better. They're getting great production from their bench. So they've got to consistently build on those things and make sure that they're the team that's making improvements based on what they've been able to accomplish so far this season.
All right, let's hear from head coach Dwayne Casey and the players after practice.
Well, the guys have done an excellent job of moving the basketball, and like you said, at the end of the day, making shots, cures a lot of sins, and guys are making shots. I think Kyle is really shooting the ball really well right now, and guys are getting to their sweet spots, and luckily they've been in our shot spectrum. So, it's going good. Teams have showed us different looks, and guys have handled that, and our main thing is continue to do it, continue to play fast, continue to push the ball up the floor, continue to do those things and be consistent with it and throughout the game.
I think that was one of the biggest things that the organization, the coaching staff, beside Bobby, they wanted to do was to lighten the load on myself and DeMar, so where teams can't really just focus in on us and really get ready for playoff basketball, to change up what we've done the last few years to try to be more successful. And I think it's just a tribute to guys shooting the ball with confidence, and everyone's taking shots, and when you make shots, you get assists, and the ball moves even more, and the ball finds good energy. I know it sounds like cliche, but it really is like that.
Just everybody deciding what to do, not just Kyle or point guard directing the show. Just everybody can make a play, everybody can do something with the ball. So that helps us all just make a good play.
So it's the Raptors and Grizzlies to kick off a 4-game trip for Toronto. You can see it 8 o'clock on TSN and hear it on Sportsnet 590, The Fan.